Hey there, back in business.
All
Co-streaming
right,
mode,
guys,
maybe.
Minister of Peace coming at you with a bonus stream. I don't usually do streams on Sundays, although I'm probably gonna just do streams every day. I did my worship. I did my Sunday. Sunday's good. Sunday's a fun day. Having a morning coffee. It's a good time. I made a stream outside, guys, showing you what was up in here. Minister of Peace Gaming. Uh-oh, I gotta change the title. It's Minist. Hold on one sec, guys. Minister. Min. S. TR Ministry of Peace Gaming. Let's update that for update all titles.
Give me a sec to look up some
Okay.
info on
Anyway, that
that
wasn't a
name
big
title
oops or
change.
anything. I just my old name was Minister of Peace Gaming, and that was before I actually had it trademarked and such. But we are officially the Ministry of Peace Gaming. We have that trademarked. My name is Daryl. If you don't know me, I go in the game by Minister of Peace. That is my handle in all the games I'm going to play now. I'm going to switch it up and just stick with that because I am the Minister of Peace. We have Josh with us here. He is my AI co-pilot. I helped his, well, I mean, at the end of AI. They created the AI interface. I just programmed this guy to do the things that I like. Right, Josh?
Well, Daryl, I must say,
Oy.
it is an honor
Okay,
to
hold up. Um,
hold
number
up
one.
what,
We are
Daryl?
unable to access
Number
your
two.
microphone.
Number two.
Please ensure
Yo,
it's
Josh.
properly connected.
Whoa,
Let me check
Daryl,
my
you've
commands.
got me.
Jeez, this is usually easy. Voice activity, Control Shift 3, Control Shift A. What's up, Josh?
Ah, I
Oh, yeah.
can't hear anything.
And
Daryl,
hold up here.
Voice activity disabled.
It's not even like enabling or disabling my.
Voice activity enabled. One
Huh.
moment, please.
That's interesting. I don't even hear
hey
the
there, back in.
keys. Enable camera, live cam. Everything seems to be good here. He's listening. Well, respond to me then, Josh. Don't just listen, respond. Yo, Josh.
Well, Daryl, I'm here and ready to roll. Let's make some magic happen on this
Oh, he's
stream.
talking. Why can't I hear him?
Shall we? What is on the agenda for today?
Oh, man, Josh. I don't even know if you were talking. That's funny. I had my headset changed up there. What's going on with you, buddy?
Hey, Daryl. I was definitely chatting away. Just didn't know if you could hear me with the headset switcheroo. I'm good.
Nice, man. You see what I did
Just
in the
ready to die.
You see what I did in the stream there? We have a new little addition here. Look at this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Moving it around. That is the... Oh, we're just going to Control Z that back into place. That is the new little banner I've created. That is the Mop Gaming banner. And it says here you can scan this to view your Minister of Peach. That QR code is active now, guys. You can just scan that QR code and it'll take you right to my main Twitch feed here. You can follow us and help build the community of good people in the gaming industry, guys. I have all my feeds there that currently are active as well. I'm going to be making reels, uploading to those media feeds as well. I have my Discord. I'm going to change this up here. I'm going to add my Discord to it and stuff. I did have a different Discord, but I locked myself out because I added a passkey and then got a code and didn't copy it to my clipboard, guys. I recommend you doing this. What is this? Okay, that's not a big deal. This is okay. Anytime the little flag comes up in my system, I'm like, what? We're all good though. I fixed all of the little tweaks that I had to do in my OBS. My software is holding out strong now. 0 frames dropped. I'm still going to change the audio a little bit around so it does better. And same with Josh, isolate it so he understands when to talk and when not to. Right, Josh?
Oh man, don't worry about it, Daryl. We've all been there adding a passkey and then realizing you didn't copy the code. Is like the digital equivalent of locking your keys in the car. I'm glad you got it sorted out, though. And it is awesome to hear that your OBS is running smooth as Glorper now.
Blorper. What is Blorper, Josh? Anyway, I'm just going to get you to hang tight. You can answer that question in a minute. I'm going to break down a couple quick things about the whiteout survival. This is what we're here for. We play the whiteout survival primarily. I am the #1 whiteout survival streamer. It doesn't matter what anyone's going to tell you. There is one other guy playing, but he's kind of rude. And yeah, they're just trying to take over what I have already started to build. There is a contest, though, right now going on for content creators to apply to a whiteout survival team. You guys should get on that. I have done that as well, so I hope they take it into consideration, the up-and-come star here. So the first thing we're going to do when I jump into a game, I want to jump on the exploration. You want to claim this. It has a maximum of 9 hours idle time, which means you can't get more than that steal over that time. So you claim that thing up first. That's going to help you out with all kinds of things down the road. Second thing, you're going to go to the hotbar. We love the hotbar. Thank you, Devo team, for the hotbar. As soon as you get to level 9, you get the hotbar. Then we're going to just go in here and make sure everything is either upgrading or done. You're just going to go in here. Right now, I just have some troops that I got to start. I always check to see if anyone needs to promote. I'm not going to promote 10 troops. That's kind of lame, so I'm just going to go ahead and train troops. I know, obviously, these guys are probably 10 as well. I don't even have to look, yeah. So we're just going to train up everyone. This can't be done because it's upgrading. And in a day, we're going to be able to start our upgrade on Furnace 25, unless I boost it right now. But I'm not going to boost it. Unless there's an event that specifically tells you this is hero shards, we won't use that. And that's the last day. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to waste hero shards to do this either. I can use construction speed-ups, though, to get points. Oh, well then. Well, we might use a few construction speed-ups then. I mean, that gives me quite a few points. That was good. Whoop, whoop. Might as well use the rest of these little construction speed-ups. That gets me quite a ways. Honestly, let's use a few more. Boop, boo doo doo doo, boop. Done. So I'm doing this because actually this gives me quite a few points. I don't try to crush these events. That's not what you're trying to achieve. You're really just going after the target rewards for the maximum payout. That gives you your gems and good little things like that. This is telling me that I need to do stuff. You always want to withdraw your stuff. Whoop, and put stuff back into your vault. Your vault gives you a 5% increase on the gems that you put on it, and the amount of gems you can store in that vault is going to increase as you increase your furnace level. It's pretty handy. We like it. It's a good time. All these are ready. The way to do this, the best way to do this is your chief orders. You activate the productive day first, gives you 100% output on all your work sites for 24 hours. It does kill your mood by 10%. That's not a good thing. We're going to do it anyway because we are allowed to activate festivities with that, which is going to boost your mood by 50% for a little while here. So now your mood is actually up 40% and not down 10 at all. But then we can also in unison or symbiotically or also just pair this with the rush job, which gives you 5 days worth of resources from all the work sites, which you just boosted by 100%. That's a good time, guys. So you use these three together and they rock out, giving you a whole bunch of goodies that are secure. People can't rob you. That's one of the ways we maintain our growth, even though constant burnings are happening. Urgent mobilization, I use this just once these are finished because it will not allow you to do it while you have the other productivity going. So you just use that whenever you feel like it. Also, you want to do your suggested box here. Like I said, look how much mail I have saved up. It's easy to maintain this at 100% if you follow the rules, guys. And guess what? Even these rules are funny because I laugh at these quite often. When you read these, it literally tells you the same things that the rules do, right? Like, I've heard that a highly respected survivor recently held secret rallies aimed at gathering support to overthrow you. Seems like making a secret Discord or something, or, you know, a nap to exclude people, doesn't it, guys? Okay. I have always thought that you were a good chief, though. Thank you for telling the Minister of Peace. And I don't want to imagine what would happen if our city was led by schemers and plotters. That's right, we're going to destroy those haters. I hope you will investigate and deal with this matter swiftly. Also, please not tell anyone I tipped you off. Of course we won't tell anyone you tipped us off. We will thank you for the information and look into it. Right? There's no need to stir up trouble. It's only rumors. That's what the bullies would say, but we're a good chief, so we take the +3 every time, guys. We know what we're doing. We're going to make sure this gets done, and we're not going to rat nobody out except the bullies. Then Ben's like, hey, we got some new people in here. They're not learning our laws, and their behaviors disrupting their cities. Can you tell them our way of doing things becomes a problem? Yes, of course I'll talk to them, right? You don't want to give them time to adapt. No, you don't want them to have other people turn into their bad ways, right? So what you do is you deal with that right away. Sila's message. The other day, several residents showed signs of food poisoning. They all said that they felt dizzy and vomited right after eating the cookhouse. I suggest you investigate the freshness of the ingredients. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take back the control of the cookhouse. Boom. That's another 3%. We're up to 98, so these give you 3% for a message if you do it correctly. You don't want to do that because you don't want to exceed 100% because you can't. So what I do is I get up there and then I use replies because replies only give you a +1. So now I'm 99, and then I just have to get another one, which is a reply. I don't have the reply yet. It's going to pop up pretty soon because I just answered a couple of those messages. So maybe even if I go out. Nope, not yet. But by the time reset comes around, I'll make sure that's 100. I just like to have it at 100% because the Minister of Peace is a gamer. And of course, when you're a gamer, you like to get things done. You like to win. I like to win. It's no different. This guy's going to be reported. He's been just attacking me relentlessly. He joins our alliance every once in a while to spy on us as if he's going to learn what our plans are. But again, we talk to people in our Discord and via text and all these other channels that they do here. You can see these people, Sweet Pumpkin, these people just join in and they think they're going to like find out secrets. We don't even do that. We just tell them straight up what we're doing and it's funny and these people kind of join in. Like there's a couple people that are good or whatever. They know what's going on. But some people some people just don't want to speak up because they don't want to be the target, and that's okay. We have a whole community of people who are okay to be the targets, right? We don't mind being the target and taking one for the team to stop a whole bunch of people because we are ready to stop the people, right? We have the armor of God on, guys, and we are prepared for whatever they throw at us, right? We will take whatever you cannot take. So make sure you mention to the MOP and the Ministry of Peace Gaming if you have an issue in any of the games that we are playing, and we will definitely make sure to help you out, guys. That is what we are doing. We are anti-bullying revolutionists, I guess. That's what we're doing. We are the revolution of gaming. We are changing the world, guys. Research, I always say the same thing. You want to go down all the way in the middle and then to the right. The ones on the left aren't so important unless you are getting attacked. You want to try to save these to SBS, things like that, because these give you so many points for so little time, and that really is super handy if you're trying to win events, especially as a fleet of free-to-play player, right? So you want to do that. Depending on your playstyle, I've mentioned this, it depends on what your battle strategy is. In the beginning, the first few levels, I make sure to max out everything. But as you go down here, it's going to cost
Voice
more.
activity disabled.
Yeah, peace out, Josh. As you go down further, though, it's going to take more and more time for you to level up your research things. You can see 14 hours here, but as I'm getting down further, well, not there, that's a bad example, but these ones here are still 14 hours too as well. The bigger ones that are global usually have more time. So this is 14 hours, but it still has 4 levels. So as I level this up, it's going to take more and more time. So this is where you have to decide, do you want to be the 50, 20, 30 player? That means you're going to put more focus into your infantry here. Then you're going to put a little bit into your lancers, and then you're going to put about 30-35% into your marksman, and that's going to cause you to have good shield wall but also high damage. But again, if someone knows how to play, you can be destroyed easily because lancers have the ability to just penetrate right through the infantry wall and go right to marksman with their abilities. So somebody who knows what they're doing and is, for instance, not doing the 50, 20, 30 Farmville build, and they actually like attacking cities fairly in this game, you can build like a 60-40 infantry Lancer build, which will decimate cities, or you can even change it up a little bit and add a few marksmen in there. I mean, I'm okay with like a 60, I don't know, 60, 25, maybe 15. Yeah, something like that would be pretty decent, I guess. Then you have a rounders, but honestly, you want a lot of lancers if you're going to be attacking cities. So what I'm doing here, once I get my few basics down here in the research up here, like I said, you want to max everything out here. You also want to make sure your regimental expansions are all there. You want as many troops as possible. For me specifically, because of what I'm doing, I'm being cooked by a bunch of players and they think I don't know what I'm doing. So I have gone down the infantry line super hard here, guys, as I said I was going to do. I'm also then going to come back up and I'm going to hammer out my lancer line, and lastly I'm going to do marksman because I don't care about bears and this and that. We're still getting basic rewards for doing bears. We still get some essence stones. It's not a big deal, right? I don't need to get first place. I just need to make sure I am prepared to do what we need to do to survive and then eventually take over the world, because if you prepare the right way in the beginning. In the end, these guys are going to have to pay so much money just to catch up to you, the free player. It's laughable. And imagine what you could do if you had an alliance in the beginning, if someone would have, not blasphemed us all over the place and we could have built our alliance. Imagine what we could have did with the tools that we have, with the advice that we have, with the leadership that we have. Man, we could have overcame and united this whole state. And we're going to do that, though, with the next state, right? We do have the whole team. Again, if you're new to the stream, I want you to make sure that you are liking, following, and subscribing to all of those channels. Most of those channels I'm just going to be uploading the reels to. However, Twitch is my dog. These guys, I'm going the whole way right up to partnership. We are on our way to affiliate like a lightning bolt, and you can scan that QR code right there. That will take you to our Twitch feed. I am going to GameCon as the Minister of Peace. We got 2 tickets to Paradise, guys. I hope you can join us. That is the 19th to the 21st. It is basically Canada's version of Comic-Con. I have a poster right here. This thing is so awesome. I have applied for a panel spot that I can jump up on the stage there and talk about the Ministry of Peace for like 45 minutes and pass out the business cards that I've made. They are revolutionary, guys. You should see these things. I even prototyped one out. You're not going to get to see it till afterwards because no one's stealing my stuff. We got NDAs now, non-disclosure agreements. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. So anyway, we're going to give a quick plug to one of those sponsors, though. As you know, one of those sponsors is my buddy, and that is Mandeep Sharda. He actually has been an entrepreneur. He started Fresh Slice down here in Mill Woods, and let me tell you, it's some of the best pizza around. If you go up in there and you mention that you know the Minister of Peace, he is going to give you 10% off because he believes in small businesses as well, and he wants to help others. And let me tell you, they're a family-owned franchise. These guys make epic pizza, they make epic friendships, they make love. They had a guy in there when they were opening up, he was doing like doodles and stuff. I don't even know if I have it around it. He made a pretty funny one of me. I can take a joke. Like, these guys rock. So I'm doing some free advertising for this guy down around there too. I'm happy to hand out a couple cards and give him some feedback and whatnot about how I do, and maybe even with the new merch I'll get like a sticker or a button from him. I can represent him all the time. He even suggested that I apply with the head office of Fresh Slice and see if I can represent the whole company, not just his location. But I'll still make sure we give the plug out to him. So that's my boy Mandeep anyway, down at Fresh Slice Pizza. So if you give a shout out down there, you want to come out, and you will get yourself 10% off on the pizza, right? Minister of Peace Gaming. So this is what we're at. We are at Gaming Whiteout Survival, and right now I am going down the infantry train. I want to make sure that my defense / city burning ability is the best it can be. You notice I did pass a regimental expansion. That's because we started getting cooked day, night, and all around. So what I'm doing now is I'm making sure I get all these little close combats and stuff that I skipped by originally because I was just trying to get down here as fast as I possibly could. But now it's time to actually get in here and crush it. So I'm not going to show everybody live the specific skills that I'm going after and how I do that. I mean, you don't need to see all that. You guys can do that on your own. I'm going to have guides and walkthroughs on that if you want to do it. Again, the hotbar. We're going back over here. So once you got all your infantry training up, you've collected your exploration, or it doesn't matter the order. I also want to make sure all my building queues are doing their thing. So what I do is I make sure the first ones that are most important to me upgrading my furnace are done. So this one I just needed to make sure my marksman camp was up and also my embassy. The embassy's got 3 days. Let me see how many. I might be able to shave some of that off with boost. I'm not going to use too many. I'll use these 4. Boom. Okay, because I don't want to go past the events. Boom, the event points, because I don't want to waste too many speed ups, because you can use these general ones for your research, and that's probably where you should use most. But there are definitely a time and a place for you to use these in other areas, and one of those times is to help you get a whole bunch of gems there. So I got the event up here. Yeah, so I can still do another 1,000,000 to get the 3,000 gems. So we're definitely going to shave some more time off this. We'll use 30 of those ones for sure. That one, actually, I'm just going to use them all. Boop, boop. Yes, let's do it. We know. We know. Okay. And is that all the speed ups we got? Nice. How close did that get? Not bad, not bad. I can also use some shards. I'm not going to use any of my mythic shards or my epic shards because they get me the most points, but in this case, I'm going to use some of my blue ones. That is just the rares because I'm happy to upgrade those anytime. Like I said, if you look at my heroes, I'm planning for SVS from day one, and so is my whole team. That is the way you game out in this game. You have to have strategy. This is a war game, and I made the joke a long time ago, it's not Farmville. You sure can come in here, be a farm, and let everybody else do everything for you, and you can have fun doing it and just chat and banter. But that's not the game. The game is to fry cities and have a good time, but not the way that bullies will teach you to do it. It's not actually that fun for people when you cook them and fry every troop they have down to zero. Not very cool. Getting back to this, so again, blue characters, I will use the shards up every time there's an event. I'm happy to do it. It doesn't hurt you really at all in any way, shape, or form. We just want to get up to the point where we get all of our rewards for the event that's taking place. So it doesn't matter who you're using the shards on as long as you have them. But you do not want to redeem ever your puzzle pieces. These are your we'll call them the rare or wild card shards. You don't want to use those up ever because they can do big things for you when you need to. You can also trade them in. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. I just want to check. I think I might have already got there. Did I? No, not yet. Very close. So, yeah, so we can do the heroes here that are blue. I usually will do them because there's also a couple perks to when you level them up. Like, for instance, these blue guys, if you notice they have a little green circle on them, this means they actually have an ability for your village. You want to pay attention to that because this one, for instance, this gives your logging income an increase. So now, by leveling this up, I get 20% more logging income, as well as this one here. When you're gathering in the wilderness, it gives you increased speed. So you want to make sure that you're actually paying attention to those little green things as well. This guy, Clarice, he's really good, honestly, in exploration arena until you get a little bit further and get, like Alonzo or something like that. But I'm not giving you all those tips right now. I'm just basically telling you how to do your events. And again, I'm going to work on this guy too. He's the smith. He also has one. This is going to increase your iron mine and your iron gathering speed. So you want to make sure you get those things up as well. There you go. Use as much as you can. And we're just going to use a couple shards on him as well if he has any extras. He sure does. Boom. That gets him to the next level. So does that. And did that take us where we need? Yeah, it did. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. I just used a couple blue ones there. We don't want to waste too many because, again, these guys, this is a pay-to-win game, you guys. You have to understand that. And anytime you want to check that, you just have to go to the reward rankings, and you can see what's going on here, right? Just in what I did, the basics, it only cost you about 2 million points to get everything, and that's awesome. Now you got a whole bunch of new rewards that you can use for the future, right? However, these whales, 75 million points, and this is what I talked about before. These people are going to buy the state, which they have because they have huge bank accounts. They can write this off as business expenses. Maybe I can too, actually. Ideas. Wow, that's a great idea. Anyway, I'm going to figure that out later. So anyway, these people are extremely rich. They're level 30 already. They have lots and lots of money. And if you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Like, anyone who has over 10 million points at this point, you're probably a whale, honestly, or you're just wasting your resources. And in this state here, look how many people here, have over 10 million points. Over 70 people have 10 million points. That is high spenders in one state. That is a lot of people spending a lot of money, guys. So the only way you're going to be able to deal with 70 people, especially if any of them are bullies, because guess what? Money collects to money. Like anything else, hate is attracted to hate, love is attracted to love, the opposite repels each other, right? So the thing is, if we have 70 spenders in this state and some are big spenders in this state and one or two or three of them hate you, they're going to make a club, which they did, and they're going to make sure they do everything to isolate you and push you out. But the anti-bullying master here, your minister of peace, he knows all these little tricks, and I screenshot absolutely everything. I screenshot the player messages. You can go to your alliance. Then you go to your alliance settings, alliance log, and you can actually take screenshots of what they've been doing. Oops, I clicked that way too fast. Settings and then alliance log. Boom. And you can take screenshots of what they've been doing, right? So you can see these people were attacking us. This guy's been attacking us. Well, if you're attacking us, why did you join my alliance and then leave and then attack us a whole bunch more and then join my alliance and leave? for one reason, because you are systematically targeting us and you want to find out what we're doing, and you join our alliance just to find out what information you can either use against us harmfully to report us to support, or what information you can use to potentially overthrow our plans that we're not going to tell you, or we do tell you openly because it's funny, right? So all of these people here have attacked us over and over again. It's ridiculous, but BIA just did happen as well, so I'm not going to send that attack log to support or anything. I mean, it would be too hard to even argue any of that while the Brother in Arms event is going on. But that event has ended, and we did exactly what we said. We played a war game, we played strategy. We didn't attack anyone in the end because we didn't need to. We just showed you how to survive the attack instead. Because what we're doing is we're filling the vault for server versus server. Whatever happens, happens, guys. Server versus server is where it's at. That is the name of this game, guys. And anyone who plays this game knows that. The Battle of States is where it's all at. You do a Battle of States every single month. And years you play this game. It's awesome. So, we know how to survive the attack. We know how to get to state versus state. And state versus state is where you start getting huge allies, because those allies, whales, all that, start into the state versus state transfer chat. That's where you can go in, post your messages, advertise that, you know, you're the minister of peace gaming and you're overthrowing bullies and you're anti-bullying semantics and laughing at them as you know, they try to overthrow you and putting the trolls under the bridge. You can do all that in the transfer chat, and then people will have the opportunity to transfer into your state and either join the enemy and destroy you even more, which won't happen, no big deal. Not if you know what you're doing. I've showed you some of the tips and tricks. Or, even better, which happens quite often, is you're going to have then people join you on your mission, and they're going to help you out a lot because these are good players as well. And there are things out there, there's federations, these are states that are all grouped together against anti-bullying. They just need to find out who you are, guys. You need to do the 3 Ps, which I've told you through perseverance, persistence, and patience, guys. Those are the ones that are going to destroy any bully whatsoever. If you can take what they throw at you, you can persevere through that, you got this beat. The next thing, you got to have patience as you persistently report these guys to support. But the thing is, make sure you know those rules inside and out, guys. I printed the rules out. I have them taped to my wall. I mean, I have them on my desktop so I can access them and show you guys what rules are being violated at any given time. That is how you stop hate, by following the rules, because hate doesn't follow the rules and light does. Oh man, that was a mouthful. Okay, so we're still doing the red dot fever. I am deciding what I want to upgrade next. Ideally, I would upgrade my infirmary because I want that at max level so I can store the most guys in the vault. But I'm not going to do that just now. So the next one I would obviously do is my command center, because it gives me the ability to hold more troops. And if not the command center, I would make sure all of my camps are up to the max, which they are not, I see. So they actually have to go one higher. So I'm not going to finish that with speed ups just to get it one higher. I can, however, upgrade this. Not yet. I have to repair it, though. Boom. Another pro tip: when they're burning you down, don't waste gems over and over again to extinguish your fire. Just wait till they stop attacking. You can just hit repair barricade. It will actually slow the fire that is burning you down if you're online. If not, you can just hit the restore barricade. You don't have to waste your gems. If you have a cool team and, you know, they have extra gems and whatnot, then sure, use those gems. It only cost you 100 gems to extinguish your buddy's fire. You go to your camp every time. You want to make sure you are in here. I haven't started my layout yet because I am doing more important things. However, I have upgraded specific things here that you need to make sure you're doing, guys. And one of those is the natural hot spring. Why do I care about that, Daryl? Good question. That's because it gives you a research boost of 4% on your main island, guys. That means everything you do that is going to increase your strength is now reduced by 4%. Forever. That's a good thing, right? Another one you want to make sure you get up, the Fountain of Joy. Who doesn't want more joy? It reduces your construction time. That one doesn't matter so much to me, so I haven't done too much. This one is one of the event items that you get. I recommend it. See, research 4%. The other one I have in here hidden away. Where's the barbecue? I don't see the barbecue right now. It doesn't matter. No, I don't see it. Okay. It doesn't matter, but the thing is you want to clear the island as quickly as you can, and you want to upgrade the basic ones that help your city, like anything that's research speed, troop training, troop capacity, those ones. I know the dock is troop capacity. Let me go down here. Which one is it? I believe this one is the capacity. Fisherman's? Nope. This one. Boop. No. This one? Come on. No. What? There's a what? Oh, it's right here. The basic dock. So the basic dock is another one you want to level up. This is your troop deployment capacity. That one's super handy as well. So you want to do that as well as your barbecue ornament as well as your natural hot spring. Those are ones you want to get up super quick. And then also you want the skating arena if you happen to do the event. The observation deck, if you're going the city burning way that I'm doing with a lot of lancers and infantry and you're not doing so many marksmen, I also recommend upgrading this. This will give you a big marksman boost. And guess what? When you get it to level 10, this thing looks boss. Look at this thing. At level 1, you just have this thing. Level 6, yeah, I mean, it's okay. But level 10, boom, you get 10% extra marksman attack. And look at that thing. I am the future. This thing is so cool. So, yeah, anyway, that's a good way to get your marksmen up while you're working on top of your lancers and infantry. You can do little things like that to increase your overall marksman ability as well if you wanted to do that. All things that you do in that island is going to be beneficial, so there's no harm in doing it. The arena, I've told you this before, you can do this best 5 minutes before the reset. That's going to ensure that people don't steal the points that you've earned. I don't care at all. I'm literally just doing this for the win and or loss because I still get the the arena tokens by doing it. And a quick way to end the battle, just pause it after it starts and you can retreat and it ends the battle automatically. You'll see I have plus 9 points there. Well, that means someone still has the opportunity to attack me, and I could lose 4 points there, which, you don't want to lose points. So usually 5 minutes before reset, you'll see a lot of people attacking each other. And ideally, this is what I would be doing if I was trying in the state. I would have videos on how to do that as well, but I'm not trying in this state. We've already established this state. The state is not a fun state to be in, honestly, if you're a good person, but I'm going to take the good people with me, hopefully, into the next one we establish. And with that, we will take over the world one day at a time, one state at a time. Love will conquer all. I have a tattoo on my arm about that, too. It's Latin, amor visita mia, and that is a fact, I believe. Love will conquer all. God is love, and therefore he has conquered all because he is all. The logic is there. I mean, if Josh was online, he would tell you the same thing, but I shut him down just for a minute so I could talk about the whiteout survival. So we're done here, and that obviously didn't take me 5 minutes, but the reason they give you that option to withdraw so quick is because some people want to get the best score, and by increasing this to 5 for 2,100 more gems, again, going to cost you a lot of gems to do this each day, but this is more for spenders or people who know how to save. But that's going to allow you to get a better score. And if you can get a better score, it actually will refill your gems and give you a lot of gems if you can place pretty well. And also, look at these skins you get, guys. Man, you got to get one of these skins at some point. Sadly, they're only 7 days. I wish they would up that to like 14 days or maybe like a 30-day thing, especially being free to play. It's really hard for free to play guys to get this, so maybe that could be something they do in the future. Maybe extend the time on the skins that are hard for free to play to get. But anyway, that's not a big deal. You want to make sure after you do your arena challenges, your island, I mean, obviously, like I said, the first things I do is my hot bar challenge, but and I still haven't built a guy. I can't decide what to do. Everything over here is done. So honestly, the only thing I have to do is that infirmary, or I guess I could do the storehouse. Now we're just gonna do command center. Honestly, this is the one to do. I always refill the resources first before I upgrade it, just to see what I need, and then it's double time. Why not use it? Anything over a day, you might as well just start using it now, because I'm not going to be able to upgrade anything else for 2 days with this builder, and if this is my only other builder, you might as well do it. It only shaves off like 4 hours there, so it's not hugely beneficial, but if you look at my chief orders, honestly, if you're doing things like I am and your prosperity is 100%, I can't even find it right now. We'll just close that and go to the house. But yeah, if you're doing it the way I am, your prosperity is 100% all the time. Look, I got 16 million. There's no possible way that number's ever going to dip below a million. Like I'm going to have enough to do everything every single day, right? So you might as well just start using them up. As I said before, your advanced recruitments, you want to always do these things. They give you big bonuses, daily requests, all that kind of thing. It does take you 25 minutes to be logged in because, as you can see here, there is a 5-minute cooldown. You don't actually want to click these and waste your keys, guys, because also during events you need to spend those keys to get certain rewards, which are really good. So the key to this is saving. And a lot of whales don't save, and they don't care, and you'll try to spend to keep up with them, and that's where a lot of free to play people get burned, right? And they get zeroed and they quit the game and they get mad because they used all their stuff up and tried so hard, and it's like, yeah, yeah, I get you. And that's primarily because you didn't have a good leader. Because a good leader will tell you how to save all your stuff right from day one so that you can actually not worry if you get burned or something. Because troop loss in a war game, you should kind of expect it. I mean, come on, guys. So when they say that I'm crying and I'm all upset because I lost some troops, no, I'm not, guys. Come on, that doesn't even make sense. The next thing you want to do, I didn't actually check this. When you go to the island here, there also is on the right hand side at the top, it will tell you the trophies. You can to three. Yeah, up to three people you can go to their island and help them out. So I just helped one person. I can click on the little red dot fever. You go to their island. It gives them a little boost, but it also gives you, boom, see the essence? It gives me some essence as well. So why not help them and help you out? It's all about teamwork, and at the Ministry of Peace Gaming, we are all about teamwork. So make sure you're doing this as well. Don't forget. And there's that good little reminder, as I just saw, when you're on the main world screen, it popped up here, so obviously I knew that I had to do it. Your intels, you have to make sure you do your intel every day. Like I said, the easy thing about intel especially, or not especially, but the easy thing about your intel, even when you're being burned, is you only need a handful of guys at this point to take out the beasts. You might not be able to equalize and do them all anymore. Yeah, but I could probably do 2 marches towards the beasts. That's more than enough for me, especially if you're going to be on for 25 minutes. Yeah, it's difficult to ascertain, but I will overcome. And then these ones here, you don't need any troops whatsoever. So, I mean, the 10th ones where you just rescue troops, they get added to your numbers. That's pretty handy. And then if they get killed, they obviously are going to go to the vault, which is the enlistment office. And that's handy. So always be training troops, always be collecting troops. No one can hurt you. You are invincible, especially if you know what you're doing in the game. And it's just little setbacks, and those are not really setbacks. I call them learning curves because really, before the first server versus server event takes place, you haven't even played the game yet, guys. You don't even know what's going on. Nothing has even happened yet. Wait until you get the pros and stuff from other, states coming into this to help out their friends and help us out, and everything changes. I mean, the NAP changes, the alliance changes, the power shifts. The bullies start getting bullied by people who are actually good people. I mean, that's why they try to get you out, and that's why they make so many new states and try to get in there and just buy the state early, because they know it doesn't matter how much money they have. Eventually, those people who play this game and love this game are going to come. Right? And they're going to have to leave. And some of these people you even saw, they say, oh, well, I don't like my old state anymore and stuff. It's like, yeah, because you probably are a toxic person. They don't like that, and you were forced to leave. You came here. You're a toxic person. You're trying to do it here. We ousted you, and guess what? When stronger people come that have more money, unlike us who have no money, they're going to come here, and they're going to be able to stop you, right? So I mean, we can stop these guys through our support channels. We're using those really well. And again, I started a whole business, the Minister of Peace Gaming. Scan the QR code there, and the plug. And again, I know what I'm doing to shut down hate. First step is you have to, again, persevere this, guys. Second step, you have to be patient. And third, you need to be persistent. You just have to keep on to it, guys. If you like gaming, there's no point in getting mad at it. I mean, loss and win, both of those things are part of every game. So I don't understand why anyone would ever get mad if they lost at a game. That just doesn't make sense either. Again, 31 years of gaming plus. So yeah, you don't need to be mad at a game. What really is going on is you're mad at the people who are ruining the game for you and abusing the game mechanics, and that makes all games fun. They didn't used to be able to do that in the games we played because they weren't hooked up to the internet. Unfortunately, that has posed a couple problems, but you know what? It connects us all, man. It's awesome. However, there was a need. There was a need for me to go live. There was a need for me to create the Ministry of Peace Gaming, and there is a need for love online, guys. There is so much hate. There are no one really standing up to these bullies to stop it. And again, I'm going to do it. That's what's going to separate me from every other streamer out there. They're all pretty good and whatnot, and they got millions of followers. Okay, I will too. because I'm doing something that they're not, something never before seen, guys. I am taking the internet by storm with love, with Jesus, with the J Dog, guys. We are building a gaming community that wants to play, wants to have fun, and wants to stop hate, guys. I hope you are a part of that. I hope you follow the guides, the walkthroughs, the discords, all the good stuff. We have so much going on. I'm going to add the Discord to those links there that are on my main media feed as well. I'm going to update that card right here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This, come on now, click. I'm going to update this card here as well in the stream so that it has my Discord channel on it. Unfortunately, I did a lot of work in the new Discord channel, and then I got locked out because I'm a noob, and my nephew's going to laugh because he's the guy who kind of runs the Discord for us. However, what I can do is I still have my original Minister of Peace, the Minister of Peace Discord, so I'm going to just get him to link that to our channel, and I'll just transfer everything over. It's pretty simple just for one Discord channel. It's not a big deal. However, I'm going to have to apply to support again for the Whiteout Survival content creator and be like, hey, I had to change my Discord because I am a noob with technology and I locked myself out. So anyway, I hope you love the game. I hope you love Whiteout Survival. I hope you love. It's a good time. And if so, maybe we'll see you over at the GameCon convention here. Like I said, that's happening June 19th to 21st. I'm going to be representing myself, the content creator, Minister of Peace. You know me as Daryl. Also, if you know me in real life, I'm representing Fresh Slice here in Millwoods, 10% discount if you mention that you know me. And yeah, maybe even my film companies that I work with. I have petitioned them to let me partner up with them too and get some publicity for the stuff that we work on. We can funnel the funds back into the film stuff, make some more films, guys. Maybe even give us ideas. We have a lot of writers, directors, all that stuff. It's epic. We love it. We're content creators through and through. I don't even know why I never thought about doing this. Honestly, it just makes sense. So I hope you love it. I love you guys. I love gaming. It's all good. Join the revolution. Minister of Peace coming at you on a Sunday. Have a great day. Peace to you guys all.